Different famous people have shown up with their expectations for the impending Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul battle. Energy is in the air, igniting each discussion regardless of where you go. Conversations rotate around the looming conflict among Tyson and Paul. For Logan Paul, this battle conveys a strong individual. Wait, his siblings' future, and maybe even his security remain in a critical state, making the most recent episode of Imprudent a profound plunge into what's in question. This high-stakes standoff with co-of Mike Mock and unique visitor Paul Michael Elvis referred to wrestling fans as Triple H. They dove into a careful examination of the occasion. Mock squeezed Triple H for his viewpoints on the Jake Paul Tyson face-off. Triple H communicated a level of doubt, conceding he'd seen preparing and competing film of the two warriors, yet couldn't rest assured, assuming the class were late or from before meetings, leaving him UNC about the session's potential result. Logan Paul endeavored to contrast Tyson with the unbelievable Yoda, the shrewd Jedi expert from Star Wars. He contended that, like Yoda, Tyson might appear to be easygoing and unpretentious. Yet, when the battle starts, he turns into a fork to be dealt with. Mock, anyway, rushed to hop in, bringing up that Logan was mixing fiction with reality in his examination. The rash Kohab stressed how urgent the new fighting film of Mike Tyson could be, recommending it could uncover his ongoing structure. Assuming this guarantee ended up being exact, he let it be known would deeply impact him. Mock straightforwardly shared his reluctance to confront Tyson in the ring, regardless of the situation. Triple H told, in contrasting Tyson's punch with the force of a tank and praising Jake's capacity to stay away from his rivals. In examining Tyson's new meeting, Mike Mock caused to notice Tyson's confirmation of feeling anxious, while Logan Paul brought up the overwhelming undertaking of going toward a youthful, more grounded warrior. Mock focused on that Iron Mike is as yet a legend by his own doing, having placed with a class unequaled by others. Triple H made an appearance featuring the overwhelming errand of facing a superb Mike Tyson, regardless of whether just briefly he considered out loud, how can anybody endure the effect, assuming Tyson sets free at full power for only 5 minutes in Triple H's view? Tyson doesn't have to support that level for a whole battle. Only a couple of moments of released savagery could be disastrous. He raised questions about Jake's methodology, conjecturing that Jake could depend on evading and slowing down for a couple of rounds, trusting Tyson could wear out as the match delays. However, mindful of worries encompassing Tyson's age, WWE's imaginative chief lauded both Paul and Tyson for their obligation to a serious confrontation. Triple H voiced his stress over the previous heavyweight champion's well-being, yet underlined Tyson's on the right track to pursue his own choices and follow the way he picks. In the meantime, NFL champion Patrick Mahomes, as of late, ringed in, proposing that Jake Paul has a promising way to triumph in this profoundly expected standoff. Mahomes recommended that for Jake to have any potential for success against the veteran fighter, he'd have to bring the match into the later adjusts. He further underscored that perseverance and key play would be key in handling such an overwhelming rival. Mahomes recognized feeling some misgiving about Mike Tyson, implying that assuming Jake figures out how to broaden the battle, he could cut out a way to triumph. Still, he cautioned that one strong hit from Tyson could risk Jake's potentials for success. Tyson has as a transcending figure among heavyweight confining legends, his predominance woven to the texture of the game's rich history. Conversely, Jake, known as the Issue Kid, presently can't seem to test himself against tip-top rivals dissimilar to the considerable contender he currently faces simultaneously. I show speed, and Logan Paul said something regarding Mahomes' viewpoint on the battle, stoking the discharge. Hip bounce stars Tony Yo and Uncle Murda upped the ante with a striking $5,000 bet on the eagerly awaited standoff. Will Yo's savage Brooklyn dependability and confidence in Iron Mike land him the success, or is Uncle Murda's money backing the triumphant side? This approaching conflict between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson isn't simply an exhibition for boxing fans. It's lighting an energetic wagering fight between two rap symbols in a new sit-down with DJ Vlad. The conversation went towards the session discussing battles on Netflix. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. DJ Vlad prompted the subject. Tony Yo, ever faithful to his Brooklyn roots, burned through no time in proclaiming his loyalty. He said, "We previously got cash on that, and I got Mike Tyson. He's from Brooklyn, so assuming he says Jake Paul, you definitely know he's Hollywood anyway." Uncle Murda wasn't exactly persuaded by Tyson's age. "I think Mike is excessively old to be battling as of now," he contributed. DJ Vlad then explained the age hole for the audience members. "He's 5, Jake Paul's 27. Uncle Murra was concerned, yet he wasn't taking a major risk on his doubts. Yo made the most of the circumstance and teasingly expanded the stakes. This joke sharing proceeded. Yo counted what I'm talking about is look, Jake Paul better believe it. He had an opportunity, yet, in the event that Tyson hit him with one of them, old them feel like it's 88. In light of the fact that recall Tyson ain't attempting to lose yet, Uncle Murder repeated, I think. Jake Paul, I believe, is a lot of an age contrast. At last, the huge uncover came. Uncle Murda conceded, I put my cash on Jake Paul. It's so genuine, I need to lose the cash. Worry over Mike's age is boundless, particularly from Tommy Fierceness, who faces Jake in the ring. Tommy hasn't wondered whether or not to voice his perspectives on the forthcoming Tyson-Paul session, scrutinizing the matchup's validity given Tyson's propelling years and Paul's dubious history in boxing. Addressing IFL television, Rage communicated his failure, commenting, great, he was unable to beat me, so he will battle granddads now, which is horrible. You understand what you were isn't what you are. Presently, he stressed the regard because of Tyson as a boxing legend and indicated assuming control over issues if on the off chance that Tyson doesn't get a knockout. Mike Tyson is a flat-out legend, merit the highest regard. Listen, what will be on the off chance that Mike doesn't take him out. I will next time. Fierceness's remarks uncover his hatred for the battle and his obligation to the center guidelines of the game. Sylvester Stallone and the unbelievable Iron Mike Tyson have both procured their spot in the esteemed boxing corridor of popularity. Stallone's association with the game anyway doesn't end there. His more youthful sibling Blunt Stallone has his own connections to the ring. As of late, straightforward joined the vivacious discussion encompassing the upcoming battle, adding his voice to those sponsorship. Tyson, in spite of certain fans communicating questions, he stays resolute. His certainty that Tyson will defeat his a lot more youthful adversary. In an Instagram post, the flexible craftsman caught the buzz around the battle's finale, implying that a quick one-2 punch combo may very well secure the triumph. He said Mike Tyson wins by KO on 2 children. Green and right hand, insane left snare invalidates that, and bingo, in the recording, he remains solitary in the open spread of a parking area, transforming it into a phase for his divulgences. In the midst of the surge of messages filling his inbox about the November confrontation, Candid Stallone outlines his accept, giving Jake Paul a role as a simple new kid on the block in the boxing scene. Just when Paul went head-to-head against prepared warrior Tommy Anger, did he really defy the unforgiving requests of the ring? Okay, I've been getting barraged by messages about the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul battle. Let me make it extremely clear. Jake Paul is a position beginner. Whenever he first battled a person that was somewhat of a fighter, he lost to Tyson, Anger's sibling, said Lee. Stallone's sibling. He proceeded to investigate the difficulties the issue kid experienced, featuring the hardships that accompany a poor start in enclosing numerous. This position, he noted, will quite often turn out to be vigorously reliant upon their strong right hand in the realm of boxing. Mike Tyson remains as a carefully prepared force to be reckoned with, ready to release rebuffing strikes from either hand, hitting his objective with accuracy starting from the chin to the body. His speed and strength are amazing, representing a scary test for any enemy. In the meantime, Jake Paul still can't seem to confront a contender of Tyson's height. Notwithstanding Tyson's propelling years, his order of the game is unrivaled, traveling through the ring with a degree of expertise and artfulness, just a genuine expert. Has honest Stallone utilized the surprise procedure to show how Tyson's system would ultimately make Jake Paul utilize his right hand. He said he will come in like this person will toss a right hand bang, and he will get him with the shot, and that will be it. Or he will feel the influence here on the arms, cause Mike knows how to take as much time as is needed and pace. So you look out. As recently uncovered, plain Stallone has seriously loved Mike Tyson since the day he brought home the championship.